Welcome all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily Culture. I'm Maria Kądzielska, your host for tonight, and we are recording back at the Royal Castle in Warsaw. Here with us is Regina Dmowska, a painting conservator. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for the invitation.
And I know you are conservator who treated our Warsaw Rembrandts. And right now at the Royal Castle in Warsaw there is an exhibition open, The World of Rembrandt. Tell us a little bit about it.
The exhibition is devoted to the time of Rembrandt, the art, the history, but the main point for this event is the presence of two paintings by Rembrandt, who came to Poland in the second half of 18th century, bought by our last king Stanisław Augustus Poniatowski, with his other huge collection of Italian, Dutch and French painting. They were displayed in Łazienki Summer King Palace.
So the last Polish king, Stanisław August Poniatowski, bought those two fabulous Rembrandts. But what happened between them? Because we know that there was a partition of Poland. He was the last king. All of those paintings were not all this time in the royal castle until the modern times, especially that the castle was destroyed during the World War II.
The history of two Rembrandts from our museum is quite similar to this of the country. When the paintings were displayed at Łazienki Summer Palace, after the king's abdication and his death, they came into the hands of his nephew and niece, and they were sold to Polish noble families, and finally came to the hands of Lanskoroński family, were taken with the king's collection to Vienna, where Karol Lanskoroński, Polish landlord and important person of the Vienna court, was very well known as a great art collector. His house plenty of works of art, as much that he had to hang painting on both sides of doors in his apartment, and for that, for growing up collection, he built in 2 years a great house called by Viennese people Museum to house the huge collection. And our two Rembrandts were in a special place in this house displayed. It's worth to mention that in the beginning of 20th century, in Vienna were organized open doors of nobles' houses for ordinary people who could come and see the collection. So we might say they were sort of pre-Knights of Museums. They were
our two Polish Rembrandts were those times in Vienna in a collection of Lanskoroński. So what happened later that they eventually ended up and end in the Royal Castle, at the Royal Castle in Warsaw? Because right now we are celebrating 50 years of rebuilding the castle, but the Rembrandts are much shorter here, are they?
Yes, because after the great Vienna period, they were taken away from the Lanskoroński family during the Second World War by Germans, given them back after war, and then most part of the collection was destroyed in fire, but luckily the Rembrandts and the best parts of the king's collection in Lanskoroński hands survived and protected, but officially they were thought to be destroyed. They disappeared from the public eyes. Unexpectedly, in 1994, the huge donation by last heir of Lanskoroński family, Karolina Lanskorońska, professor, she made a great donation, as she have written on the document, the donation to the free and democratic Poland. So two royal castles in Poland were granted by this donation. So Warsaw Royal Castle got those paintings from original King Stanisław August Poniatowski collection with our two Rembrandts. And the Wawel Krakow Royal Castle got very beautiful Italian and other schools painting as well. It was an unexpected gift. Everybody were pleased to get this collection back.
And now not many people know, but those two Rembrandts are absolutely beautiful, especially the girl. And that's why we invite all of you, the viewers of Poland Daily Culture, to come to visit the exhibition devoted to the world of Rembrandt and to see those two paintings, because they are diamonds in Warsaw. And thank you very much for being with us.